Doc Loves the Kids, a local Kitsap County nonprofit organization established in 2015, whose mission is to provide activities, programs, and community support for at-risk youth.
They put the U in community.
Doc Loves the Kids.
Welcome to Uncommon Courtesy,
where we give you the courtesy of conversation
that's uncommonly spoke of.
I'm D-Mac.
I'm Wesley.
And this is the show. Hey, don't forget to like, listen, subscribe. Thanks to everybody that tunes in with us every time we post something. Don't forget us every Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, the Friday Fix. The last one was pretty cool. Don't forget us on our open town halls talk that we have every Sunday. I guess we got to get that a real name, huh?
We'll come up with something.
1 p.m. We're going to come up with a name for it. 1 p.m. Sunday Pacific time. Join us for that. We need to get that a real name.
We're going to do it.
We'll be like, join us on Sunday when we just go live and talk about a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm always hungover sitting in the dark.
No, we're going to make it happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's been a crazy week this week, man. Just in general, man, with Trump and Elon Musk basically killing bills that really have nothing to do with their presidency. You know what I mean?
Like, they want the bill killed until he gets elected.
I mean, basically, okay, let me go through. Let me drop the clip. Trump's words of opposition stop a bipartisan budget deal in its tracks with Musk's help. President-elect Donald Trump delivered a likely death blow to bipartisan congressional budget negotiations, rejecting the measure as full of giveaways to Democrats after billionaire ally Elon Musk whipped up outrage toward the bill and cheered on Republican lawmakers who announced their opposition. Trump's joint statement Wednesday with Vice President-elect J.D. Vance stopped the bill in its tracks and punctuated a torrent of social media posts by Musk attacking the legislation for what he described as excessive spending. Stop the steal of your tax dollars, Musk wrote on his social media platform X as he dangled primary challenges against anyone who voted for the budget deal, a threat Trump later echoed in a post of his own. The episode showcased the growing political influence of Musk, whom Trump has selected alongside entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy to spearhead the Department of Government Efficiency, a non-governmental task force formed to find ways to fire federal workers, cut programs, and reduce regulations.
So, you know what I'm saying? They can be scared of a primary from Trump, but I mean, everybody that primaried for him didn't win last time, so that's not a real threat. But I mean, they killed the bill, which is ridiculous. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You can tell they're not coming to lead. I mean, even the other day, Donald Trump was like, I think I should be able to prosecute everybody for even just coming after me. So, I mean, having Elon Musk in our government is wild as F right now. He's not even a born citizen here.
Exactly.
He's a legal citizen. And I don't like to repeat myself, but I mean, like a lot of people are about to suffer right now. Well, not a lot. I mean, Social Security, the military.
I mean, let's just look at how they came with, basically he's saying to shut down the government until January the 20th when he gets in office, which is like 30 something days until they get in the office. Right. So basically, I mean, that's, you know how many workers, I remember the last time they shut down the government, I knew someone who worked in the government and they were off work. They were not getting paid. You don't get back pay. None of that. They could probably get unemployment or something like that, which is nothing compared to what they're normally making. And if you go to certain states, it's $250 a week. That's all you're going to get. You know what I mean? And so he's telling you who he's willing to put the burden or the hurt on, which is the American people. They've already talked about cutting Social Security. I heard their tax plan is pretty shitty for anybody who, I mean, except for the top 5%, you know? And so we got to really look at who this guy is, Elon Musk. I mean, who are they really for? They're showing you every single day. I mean, they're talking about how are they even basically this bill would have funded the government through March the 12th, which would have gave them time to come in and do a separate bill. Whatever you guys want to get done, do that. But you're willing to shut down the government right now during the holidays, or whatever the case may be, you know, because of what you say is over government spending.
Well, what he's trying to do is actually they want to get rid of the debt ceiling. That's what they're trying to do. They're like, there should be no more debt ceiling.
Why?
Just get rid of that.
Why? Well, no, but the debt ceiling keeps basically government spending in line. That's what the debt ceiling does. That's why they have to always come back and like renew, like basically negotiate on what. If you get rid of the debt ceiling, then they can do whatever they want. That's pretty much what the government will become then. The debt ceiling makes it so that, okay, before we get to this mark, we have to come in and put in some type of spending bill in place. They got to do that. They got to do something as far as like with government spending. So that's what that keeps them from doing. So you get rid of the debt ceiling, they don't have to keep on coming back and combating with Democrats during his term on these issues. That's what he's trying to get them to do, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know what
I mean? I mean, they just went in and they looked at it again, and then Leader Hakeem Jeffries calls the 119-page American Relief Act, that Musk and Johnson proposal, says the proposal is not serious and it's laughable. Do you see what they're calling Hakeem Jeffries?
What'd they say?
They're calling him the dollar store Obama.
I mean, we all know.
Original.
I mean, we all know that they're going to come up with something. It doesn't matter what it has to be. They're basically going to call him this because he's black. Now he's black. They got to make a term for it that has something to do with some kind of racial thing. This is who they are. And this is who y'all voted for. There's so much more to really talk about. Right now,
the disruption going on in DC right now is what people voted for. So, hey, you know what?
It hasn't even started.
Let them shut the government down.
It hasn't even started yet. They haven't even started their term yet, and they're already disrupting things. He's already stepping on toes, talking to foreign governments about what he's going to do, how he's going to do X, Y, and Z. I mean, if you really look at it, I told people today, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
I told people today, I was like, look, man, Joe Biden.
Inside my head.
I told him, Joe Biden, man, he's basically been one of the most, I mean, his administration and him has been one of the most influential and best administrations that we've ever had. People won't say anything different about it until later on down the line. Look what's going on over in Syria. Look, we basically took down the government without having to bring any of our troops, fire a shot from us. Look what's going on in Ukraine and Russia.
Normal people that will watch this be like, yo, they didn't even bring up Syria until it collapsed. So nobody understands the significance of it. But I mean, if you explain to them they were funded, they were funded by Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in Russia's collapsing.
So now, I mean, now all of a sudden they said it took them 2 weeks. I don't want to get too far off topic, but they said it took 2 weeks for this rebel troop to overthrow the government. But it's really been like 13 years in the making that they've overthrown the government. They said this dude. I mean, it's a whole nother story. I don't mean too far off topic, but they said the Assad has sent $250 million from 2017 to 2019 over to Russia. You know what I mean? Just basically sent bags of money and just, you know what I mean, and other, gold and everything else. So imagine what he sent from 19 till now that we have no idea about. But the point of it is, though, is like when you're looking at what these guys are doing, I can't wait to compare administrations. The first act that they're going to do is come in and shut down the government. But they got the House and they got the Senate. They can pretty much do what they want to do. You got a guy like Rand Paul talking about Elon Musk should be the Speaker of the House. He said doesn't necessarily, like, Speaker of the House shouldn't necessarily be a member of Congress. This is what Rand Paul saying this. They're all trying to kiss his ass right now because that's why Donald Trump coming out. Oh, everyone wants to be my friend now. You're an idiot. Nobody likes you. They just understand if they kiss up to you a little bit, you're going to give them what they want.
No, they have to kiss the ring, bro, because he has the power to do it. Look, he's about to throw Liz Cheney in jail because he's upset with her. And he said her name specifically. He's like her specific. He's like, think about it. And he's going to do what Joe Biden should have done. He's going to lock you up and make you prove you innocent.
It's going to be difficult for him to do it because we got to
revoke your bail, all kind of stuff. The same thing the Democrats should have done, but they was weak.
Like you said, they were weak about that. But the bigger point of that, just real quick before we cut this off, the bigger point of that, her dad is still Dick Cheney. I mean, so she got power. Her power may not be what we see outwardly, but it's old money, old power type power. You know what I mean? Like, things will start shaking around if something happens to her. There won't be things that directly happen that we'll see like, oh, this is happening in contrast to this. There'll just be things that'll start moving around. If he mucks around with Liz Cheney, man, I mean, that's Halliburton, all those big companies that they've helped out over the years, George Bush, all the old Republican money will come into play at that point. That's my personal belief.
So? Yeah. Hell yeah. I didn't think about that. I forgot who her daddy was.
You know what I'm saying? You mess around with his daughter, it's going to be a problem. It may not be, you got the people right now, but you don't have a lot of the old money there's going to be problems. Just look at everything that happened in the public now. When one shoe drops, other shoes drop. We may not see exactly what that shoe is, but there'll be problems. He's not going to let his daughter get thrown in jail with no get back. That's just my personal opinion. I wouldn't. You know what I mean?
Especially Dick Cheney, man. He shot a man during the presidency. He shot another dude in the face. And said it was a hunting accident. They didn't even charge him or nothing because money talks and BS walks. And